Hello. My name is Alexander Doak, and if you've posted a job on Upwork recently, you know the problem. Most of the proposals you're getting from freelancers are sadly AI generated. It's getting harder to find real people. But later in this video, I'm going to show you a simple technique that fixes that. First, a little bit about myself so you know why I'm the one telling you this. Professionally, I design and build data platforms, machine learning pipelines, and the infrastructure that makes them run in production. I've built ensemble forecasting engines, GPU-powered NLP scoring pipelines, and causal inference frameworks. I've also built the cloud environments, databases, and APIs underneath them. I'm the CTO and co-founder at Emtherical, where I designed and built the entire technical engine for an emotional intelligence SaaS platform from scratch. In the last 5 years especially, I've focused on implementing large language models in ways that are scalable in terms of business goals, ethical in terms of data privacy, sustainable in terms of cost and optimization, and most importantly, auditable. Working with black boxes is well and good and necessary, but you can always turn them into gray boxes so that you have a greater degree of control over the outputs, which should be measurable and to some degree deterministic. A big part of what I love working on is the predictive analytics and statistical modeling side. Building systems that surface real patterns in data, whether that's time series forecasting with Bayesian ensemble methods or correlation analyses that find non-obvious relationships in high-dimensional data sets. That's the work that actually drives meaningful business decisions. This experience naturally has me working across many languages and tools, including Python, R, PyTorch, PostgreSQL, JavaScript, and plenty more. But with modern coding tools, you really can be language agnostic if you have a good handle on the fundamentals and the overall architecture of the system. I do also have plenty of client-facing experience, and I genuinely enjoy documenting and simplifying otherwise complex systems I build and maintain. I've trained individuals and teams on how exactly the systems we've built work in terms that they can understand. When built right, the vast majority of technical complexity is obviously something that the average user just doesn't need to know about. Now for that Upwork hiring technique I promised you. I myself have hired hundreds of freelancers on Upwork over the years, so I've been on your side of the problem. You might already know the old trick. Bury an instruction in your job description asking applicants to use a specific word as the first word in their proposal. It used to work great. The problem is that today, any AI chatbot can follow those kinds of instructions, so it doesn't work anymore to separate the good from the bad. Here's what works instead. You pick a specific website and you give very specific instructions on where to navigate, what to look at, and what word or phrase to retrieve. The key is that the answer lives outside of your job posting's description, somewhere a chatbot won't be able to easily visit, even with modern agentic web search capabilities. Here's an example you could place into your job description after the first 2 or 3 paragraphs of your posting. Quote, "To show you've actually read this far, visit the example.com website and click on the Learn More link. What is the 5th word in the 2nd paragraph on the page that comes up? Use that word as the first word in your proposal." If you want, you can pause the video now and take a moment to perform the task yourself. In this example, if I perform the task and visit example.com, then click through on the Learn More link, this is the 2nd paragraph. Then the 5th word there reads service. And remember, you can pick any website, any paragraph, any target word, or even ask about something specific in an image that appears on a page. Just make sure it's something easy that the freelancer can do in about a minute. Then when the proposals come flooding in like they always do, you can instantly spot the humans who can read and follow simple instructions. And best of all, when you do this in your next job posting, you'll notice that my proposal passes the test. I'm looking forward to hearing from you and learning about your next big project. Cheers.